You guys, I have been talking nonstop since I started this stream. Tacos, Jules, Sweet Wheat. Oh my God. I've been talking and I didn't realize I hadn't added myself to the stream. That's how much I haven't been on lately. Samara, tacos, I hope you're feeling good. No, it wasn't a silent stream. It was a silent brain for me. Oh my gosh. I was sitting there talking. I was talking to you guys. Hey Gingerlocks, how you doing? Uh Hi Anita. Oh, my OGs are coming in here today. Goodness gracious. Okay, Behavin', do you guys want to come up or I don't know? Oh, I was sitting there. I was backstage actually talking. I was talking to you all. Tacos, I hope you're feeling better. I was talking away to Tacos. I'm like, why isn't anybody answering me back? Oh, that sucks. Do you know how long you'll be there or no? Do you guys want me to put the link in the chat? I can't believe I was sitting there talking to myself. Oh my God, I'm such an idiot. Was I on here at all? Was I talking to you guys at all? Why? What happened to Barnyard? Is she okay? Oh my goodness. Tell her if she doesn't see this that I'm sending her my prayers.
Hi, Carla.
Hi, honey. What's going on?
Oh.
You have some things to say? You have some things to say. I know.
Well, I've been in the funk for the last week. Mm-hmm. And mostly stuff that's happening in Tennessee, the shenanigans. And I actually couldn't sleep last night. Mm-hmm. And I thought a lot about exactly what is bothering me. And there are several things. What Molly and her crew are doing is real life. I'm annoyed by the people supporting it. I'm annoyed that money is being made off of the back of a child. But one thing that I thought about last night is know what the conditions are in order for the Wells to get their other children back out of the system. Mm-hmm. But say they completed all of that. Are they going to release them into a situation where they got these nuts with bull of their property, screaming that their parents are murderers? And it's just all so disgusting to me.
But people are paying for them to go there. They want to see this. Seriously. They want to see them do this. And they're paying them to do it. That's what's disgusting to me. Not just them going down there and doing it. Well, tell her she's in my prayers. Barnyard has the coronavirus.
Oh, I'm sorry to hear that. Get well soon, Barnyard. Hi, Tawanda. Hope you're feeling better. Oops, I sent Anita a message and I never hit. I'm sorry, Anita. I was saying hello to you and I never.
I was talking. I was backstage and I was talking away to everybody in this.
Yeah, I was like, is it my
No, it's been
on my phone.
The whole thing has been hard to watch. It's like a train wreck you're watching happen. And these people are funding it. and you know it's all for money. And that's what's hard about the whole thing. It's
Yeah,
all for dollars and cents. It's not about this little girl anymore. You know,
yeah. I walked away from YouTube for months.
yes, you did.
I mean, it was the best thing for my mental health, truly. And now I'm back in here with the BS I've ever seen, and it is affecting me. It is, and I don't know what to do about it.
I
I
mean,
mean,
they say stop watching, but that doesn't even work because then
well,
it,
I don't watch Molly. I watch clip channels or other people that are speaking out about it. I refuse to give her a view.
right. It
But
is ridiculous.
what did Tawanda say?
Her dad's being tested for
Oh,
the
yesterday.
virus.
Oh, did they do the quick test? You didn't get results yet? I'm glad you're getting better, Tawanda. It takes a long time.
I am, for some reason, I don't know why some people can snap out of it like fairly quickly, and some people, some people take a long time. Like Ginger Locks, their whole family got it, and they were fine within, no time. I just got my
Yes.
daughter home, 11 days positive, and hospital yesterday for a blood clot in her lungs. Oh, God.
Oh, they won't do a rapid test on over 65.
Wow.
My prayers, Tawanda, that it comes back negative.
Yes. How old is your dad, Tawana?
He's up there. Remember?
I think he's in his 80s because he
Yeah.
still works. Yeah, so this whole thing that's been going on is terrible. Terrible, terrible, terrible.
Is it okay for people to support real lifers? I mean, if you're giving money and cheering them on and supporting them, you're just a piece of shit too in my book. Sorry, not sorry.
Well, I think you're supporting real life. They went real life.
Yeah,
They
they
did.
did.
What do you think going to Tennessee and yelling at these people on bullhorns was? It was going real life.
Yeah.
Why isn't anybody saying anything about? He's 88.
Aw, but he thinks he's 60. Bless his heart. Tawanda. I know, honey. Think
Yeah.
positive. I'll pray for him. Everyone say a prayer for Tawanda's dad, please.
Yes, please. Was sending good thoughts out into the universe. It's a thing. I wish people had more of a grasp of what's been going on. You know who I felt sorry for when I saw a lot of those videos from Don Wells' job? I really felt sorry for Candace.
I
I did.
know.
I
I
felt
know.
sorry for her. She didn't say a word. She was just like she was like a deer in headlights. It was
I
like
know.
she
Well,
couldn't believe what was going on.
in America, they're innocent and then until proven guilty, and they've not been charged. And and in my book, they are victims of a child and being victimized even more by this gang of um I I mean I make money on YouTube. Good for you. I don't care what people um I do have a problem with someone like it. Okay, here's an example. Say you're a channel. If you're just reporting facts and updating people, monetize, good for you. But if you're speculating in any way, shape, or form on things that are not fact based, especially if you're out there saying that the parents are guilty, shame on you. That's blood money to me.
Taco says, I'm not going to take this opportunity to say I told you so.
Uh,
Hi, Kim.
Sometimes that's people deserve a "I told you so." Can you say about crazy people stalking you? It's crazy. Yes, let our system do the work. Well, and it's not like any of these people need credentials at all.
None of
No
them.
history in law enforcement. They're not detectives,
Nope. None of them.
journalists.
Nope. Nothing. Just got loud mouths.
Well, there signs in their
That's what
eyes.
it takes. I've got a loud mouth too when I want to, but I'm not gonna about to go to someone's house and scream that they killed their kid.
Call them kids. Oh,
What can you say about crazy people stalking you? It's crazy. Yes. Let the cops do their job. I think they could do more harm than good by what they're doing. I seriously
sweet.
do.
Are you still in the chat? I saw you up earlier. I wanted to know if she was.
She was in the chat.
Oh, yeah, Tawanda, that's another. They are felons, a couple of them. Yes, they certainly are. And they have, two of them have a much more serious and longer criminal history than the people they're, yeah. That's
Oh
what
yeah,
is
that
so ridiculous to me.
and that bullhorn bimbo holding up that sign, lock them up, lock them up. Lock you up, lady. You tried to choke someone, for God's sakes.
Oh, it's been more than 3.5 months. You remember Shanann Watts 2 times? I don't know if you were around when that nonsense went down.
Yeah. Yeah, and then people just let it go, and then there was nothing was said about it. I don't think she'll live this one down. I think once this goes, blows over, she's not gonna. Samara, are you coming up?
Yeah, she bit her boyfriend in the chest
Yeah, did she?
like an animal.
She is an animal. Here,
42 arrests. I'm assuming that talking about Bullhorn.
how many arrests?
She's thinking, I'm recalling Savage saying, what was it, 42 arrests? Yeah, she had a very extensive
Joy.
record.
Just and they're out there calling them criminals, like pot calls kettle black.
Yeah.
Hello.
Come up, Samara. Charge arrest. Okay.
Charges.
But she has had, well, from this correct, from what I heard, she had 5 separate domestic violence cases. Hi, Mr. Positive.
Hi, Mr. Positive. I'm sorry if you guys support Molly, but obviously
I don't think anyone that supports in here.
probably not.
I hope not, anyways.
I'm telling you, I can't.
She had 42 convictions in Florida alone. Wow.
Well, that's where she's from, isn't it? Florida.
Wait a minute. What is 2 tacos from one of their?
That's
the bullshit Betty will strangle MGL for getting on her nerves, and the squirrel man will sue for stepping on a plug. That's her prediction. 2 tacos.
I'm sorry. So bullshit Betty will strangle Molly with for okay. From one of their flat irons. Oh my god, that's so funny.
Mhm. I love you too, Tacos. Thank you for making
Yeah,
that was awesome.
she was on a Debbie Downer this morning.
And Olivia will record it. Good one, Joy. I wonder if that will make the documentary. We'll see.
Are they making a documentary? Wait, are they making a documentary of this?
Well, I've heard rumors of that.
Ugh. What do they want to get on Netflix?
Yeah, I don't hate Molly either. I don't hate anyone on YouTube. I hate what they do. I think it's disgusting what they're doing.
Well, I think I don't just dislike what she's doing. I think the people that are funding it are just as bad because you know, they're accepting all this and they're funding it.
Yeah, I'm trying to get around why someone would support this. Is it they too feel that the Wells are guilty? I mean, why would you support some? I wish someone that did support her would just to come here and tell me why do you support her. And I'm really willing to listen. I'm not gonna. I don't want to pounce on anyone. I really want to know on why they
It's
support.
tomorrow.
Hi, Samara.
Hi. You really want to know? Go ahead.
Go ahead.
Uh-oh.
It's you. What? I didn't want to interrupt. What were you saying?
Oh,
I
no,
said,
I
go
thought
ahead.
you popped off for a second. I think I was waiting for you.
You were waiting for me
To say what you had to say.
Well, what I wanted to say, I wanted to talk about. I heard that Sweet Wheat was called out for being in Benny Key's chat.
Oh, yeah, that's why I was asking Sweet Wheat if she was treated terribly yesterday by Tiffany and called out for being in Benny's. Now
Yep.
stop following people around.
Who cares where somebody goes?
Yeah, but you're not allowed to say it. You're not allowed to have an opposing opinion in Tiffany's chat. You get booted and talked to terribly. Her to call her Sweet Wheat out for being in Biddy's chat.
Yep.
So what?
Who? Now, what was she called out for?
Sweet Wheat was in Benny Key's chat, and Tiffany called her out for it when she was in, and Sweet Wheat went to her chat. She called her out, and then I don't know if she was blocked or put out or whatever, but I'm going to tell you right now, no one on here is going to tell me what chat I can go in and out of. Like, no one's going to tell me where I can leave a comment
Exactly.
either.
Exactly.
Yeah, that's my thought too, Tacos, that they're supporting it because they too feel that they're guilty. But it's wrong to do that. You can't do that. Well, I guess you can. They are. I just don't know why it's being allowed by law enforcement for these to be harassed. Oh, and that's the other
Were
thing.
you in Sweet Wheat? Were you in Tiffany's chat and you were reprimanded, and then I don't know if you were booted or not.
Yesterday. Were you in?
All I'm hearing is Benny Keys is a real lifer. Benny Keys is a real lifer from somebody who is apparently a real lifer themselves.
Yeah. Absolutely.
Was this when she was live?
Oh my gosh, talking the words right out of my mind.
What'd she say? Get a life. Too many people running around unmedicated and undiagnosed.
It's true.
There are.
I was just waiting for to reply.
So was
Anyway,
I. But I do want to say too that I don't know if you guys said this or not because I was someplace else. Um, that I did hear today that people were tired. You weren't in there. Well, it's out there that you were in there. Maybe it was a clone that she reprimanded you and said, "I see you in Benny Key's chat," and then you were thrown out. Anywho, when Summer Wells is mentioned, and now people are like, "This is tainted. It's tarnished. Uh, I don't want to talk about it anymore. I'm so tired. I'm so burnt out. I don't even want to turn YouTube anymore because of it's Summer Wells this, it's Summer Wells that." Well, if you think about what you're saying that you don't want to hear any more about a child that is missing because of the idiots that are surrounding the case.
yeah.
I think that's
Who
really
said that?
important.
Who said that? Who said they didn't want to talk about Summer Wells anymore?
A lot of people are saying it. I don't
Well,
want to say any
because
specific names.
yeah, because look, she might have 2,000 people in her chat watching. That's not 2,000 people that are fans. But she has enough, more than enough people um, donating to her channel.
And celebrating and encouraging them to keep going on
Hey, Mel.
acting like this. Hey, Miller.
Yeah, you made an analogy earlier where it's like modern day gladiator.
Yes. That's
If you read
exactly
it,
what it is.
if you read the people in Molly's chat and the stuff that they are saying is so disturbing. How would you like it if this was your family member that these idiots were running around with poster boards and screaming in your face that they killed their child?
I know.
They're going about it all the wrong way. There isn't one positive thing that I've seen them do except leave Tennessee.
Yeah.
And now I hear that they might go back down. Oh, they want to involve themselves in another missing child's case. Like this is what they're going to do from now on.
What? Another missing child? Who are they involving themselves in now? Like they gave up on, they can't go any further with Summer Wells. They um, done all they can do, so they're going to go bother another family that they think off their child.
Yeah.
Well, no, I don't care if they. But it's not that. It's just that. Um. Well, yeah, they do think this child's been missing for 2 years. It's just not that. I don't understand why people are encouraging them to keep going.
Okay, Mr. Positive. The only positive thing that has happened is most of us have put our differences aside from all sides and are coming together to try and stop it. It's gone far enough. It's gone way too far. Hey, Miller.
What's going on?
Yeah, it's sad, actually. To me, it's sad. When I saw Candace Wells' face when they were screaming at her, telling her that she, like asking her where she buried her child, I really felt bad for that lady.
I do feel, but
But,
I feel completely bad for them. So, if anything, you want to call me a well sympathizer, go right ahead.
Well, I felt bad for her. She was just, she didn't even say anything. She just looked at her like, you know, am I hearing this right? My child is missing. And I'm being like, what if it comes out that they had nothing to do with it? They didn't do anything, which I think, is going to come out that they didn't do anything. Are they going to apologize to them? I don't even
No,
think they would apologize.
no, because they're going to keep saying they still had something to do with it,
There
no
are
matter what.
neighbors planning trips to her house to protest and inflict the same kind of pain that she's been inflicting.
yeah.
I've seen them talking about it.
I
To
saw
whose
it.
house? To Marissa's house?
Molly, yes.
To see how she liked.
How is she like it if someone's like outside her house with bullhorns and signs
That's
saying,
what
I'm
they're
not going to encourage real life, but if it to her, she brought it on herself.
yeah, I wouldn't encourage anybody to do that.
Yeah, I know. Can you imagine, Anita? And you
It's
got
not,
this group of nuts chasing down, coming to your house. This is terrible. I mean, I would rather by you're innocent until proven guilty and be wrong than to do what they're do this family and then end up being wrong. I don't
That's
even
true, Anita.
care then.
There's a child that's missing and some nuts running around with a bullhorn screaming that she's dead. Or how about the fact that JLR said yesterday something about burning her, that that they burned her.
What
That's what he
evidence
said.
has? You just they need to shut their mouths. Oh,
what about throwing bones or picturing or taking a picture of bones and saying that's,
I know. Thank you, Jackpot.
that's like horrible.
Yeah, that was an idiot named Ziggy who did that. She's getting her just desserts today from everybody.
Well, Two Tacos, you know her better than most. Do you think what is her motivation for doing this? I'm not going to lead you, but type in the chat what her motivation for doing this.
You keep
I'm
cutting out
very
a little bit.
on it.
Am I allowed to?
No, don't say it until Two Tacos does.
No, I was going to type it in chat, but
I just want to hear what Two Tacos says since she knows
close
she has
to.
a relationship with her. Then
Hi, Vivian. Yeah.
well, I do believe that they'll invite each other.
Hi, Jackpot.
Hey, Vivian.
Hey, Remy. Have a good day
Remy.
at work. Money, spotlight, attention, views, popularity, trying to get the next best thing. Bingo. Exactly what we said. Money, number
curious.
1. Spotlight, number 2. Attention, number 3. Views, number 4. Popularity, number 5. That only lasts so long.
No, you're not harsh. You're just saying what most people are thinking.
I think Marissa has a good heart for kids, but she goes too far and
No,
gets.
I don't think it has any. I'm sorry, Julie. Love you, girl, but
Yeah,
I mean, there are two other kids part of this factor that are currently in the system and for months. And I mean, they're even come home now if the Wells did everything that they were supposed to, they wouldn't send them home right now because of all of this chaos. It's terrible.
Yeah. Well, they couldn't come home now. They have like nutcases. They're
That's the thing. That's not a good environment for a kid to be put back into.
Hey, Gemma, love you too. Marissa loves attention. I know, but she does have empathy for children.
Then why doesn't she stay home with her own child?
Yeah,
I
know.
Again, just say what everybody's thinking.
Exactly. Well, it's true. As soon
It's
as
a funny way of showing it.
even as soon as she got home from Tennessee, she was on the computer. She was
All day.
all day.
All day.
Yeah, all day.
We all know what's going on with her son at home and at school, but she still hopped on a plane, flew to Tennessee to make it all about her.
Yep.
I think she's kind of selfish. That's my opinion.
Kinda.
Very selfish. I'm
Extremely.
trying to be nice here. trying to be nice. He's a teenager and into sports. My boys didn't want me cramping their style at 16 or 17.
At cramping the style, she's not home.
Hey, Nellie Kelly. Well,
They still have needs. They're still
She's not there. She's not there.
Even my grandkids, when they have a game or whatever, I go. I'm there. They don't mind. My kids,
Good point, Remy.
It doesn't matter if they don't want their mother cramping their style, but I'm pretty sure they would like their mother to be home.
Or to be at their games, or to be where.
Or how about
our
I'm not going to say.
Go ahead. Say what's on your
I-
mind.
I'm tired of people like
making excuses.
yes. Yes.
His
What
dad-
is it going to take?
His dad, he has a mother and a father. This is what I don't understand. Stop making excuses for it. I don't know. I mean, I didn't want my mom on my back when I was 16 years old. I wanted her to go away and I wanted to do what I wanted to do. But my mom, had she let me do that, I would have probably gotten into all kinds of shenanigans. Doesn't matter. And the truth is, I mean, as much as when you're at that age, you think you want your independence, you still need your mom.
She went to Tennessee when her son was ill. I didn't know that he was ill. No, was he sick?
Yes, issues going on at school and stuff. Supposedly he's getting bullied and grades are slipping.
Hi, rumor has it. Supposedly he's getting bullied and grades slipping. Hello, Hippo. Get off your ass. Stop ordering DoorDash every night. Cook. Ask your kid how his day was.
Listen, I just want to say this to Joy.
I don't want to see him bullied. I mean,
Yeah.
that he doesn't deserve to get bullied for what his mother's doing. That's not fair.
Joy, I really like you, and you are entitled to your opinion. I just happen to wholeheartedly disagree with it. I don't want to get frustrated with you. Yeah.
It's like a lot of people are funding these trips and aren't taking in consideration that she's hanging out with a bunch of criminals, which I don't want anything to do with myself. And these people are just funding it hand over fist.
Well, there's a lot of layers to this whole situation. And I guess that's what's bugging me is because of...
Hey, Pandora. You have a good day, too.
Have a good day. Whether guilty or not, you shouldn't mess with someone's job. It could lead to a person feeling desperate. And when people get desperate,
yes,
exactly.
Yes.
What if he did something like to himself or even, God forbid, someone else?
I don't understand what it would take for somebody to really open, like Taco said, all of this has really opened her up as far as her caring for children. I don't see it that way at all. I think it's all selfish, all self-centered motivation for her. She's somebody who craves the limelight. He's the first person at the house of his job to run up there and bang on everything. And the restraint that Candace had that day.
Oh my God. I felt so bad for her. She was just like a deer in the headlights. They were screaming at her.
Yeah.
Do you want to be the cause of the reason why somebody has a nervous breakdown or just ends things? You pushed them to that point, like it just all became way too much. And how you handle things.
Exactly, Tacos. I mean, you could push somebody over the edge
exactly.
by what they're doing. Actually, actually right now.
Yeah. His
And-
daughter's missing. He's lost his other two. Is it two kids that are in the system?
Three.
boys.
Three boys are in the system right now. And then you go to his job and he gets removed from that job site. I mean, what a person can only take so much.
Yeah. And then they're saying that their dogs are skinny, like they're not feeding their dog. I mean, it's everything. It's one thing after another. It's horrible.
And then I hear this
What do you mean, do you
Hold on,
know who they are? Just saying. What does that mean, Vivian? I'm not sure I understand. Are you talking to someone else?
You know who they are.
yeah, how can anybody scream that your baby is? And then she laughed. That's right. I'm sorry. I side eye everyone who supports that.
They actually laughed. Sorry you lost your job, Dawn.
She was proud of it. She was gloating.
She was giddy. Like, I'm sorry. That's not something to laugh about. I wouldn't laugh about anybody losing their job. That's horrible. I'm sorry you lost your job. Okay. You think that's funny? I don't think it's funny.
I don't think any of this is funny.
No, not
None
one
of it. And it stopped being about Summer Wells when it started being a fight between you guys, creator after creator. It's not about Summer Wells anymore. You guys made a mockery of this child.
Her running around saying, I love this baby.
But didn't she also say she was a cash cow?
Yes.
That's the money maker.
That. Summer Wells is the cash cow.
Oh yeah, and we did see the moneymaker. Forget what site it is. It's not Social Blade. The one that I put in the Discord showing you how much money Molly's making off of it.
Yeah.
It's disgusting.
Yeah.
And when, she used to get like 200, maybe 250 in her chat. Now she's getting, 2,000, 3,000 in her chat. It's totally gone to her head. Totally. So I really believe that that's about views, subs, money, super chats, and
notoriety, and possibly a reality show.
Oh yeah, she's all about. What did that cop say? Oh, you're all about the camera, aren't you?
Well, she said she was trying to get on the Real Housewives of Las Vegas, and I just love the camera. I love the camera.
Yeah,
we know.
I consider myself pretty tolerant and composed under pressure, but even as a human being, there would have been 4 more tragedies.
Yeah.
If Tacos is there, or exactly, I wouldn't have been able to restrain myself at all. As I'm pulling out of the driveway, they have to leave their job. But Molly says, think of it this way, Don. You have the rest of the day off.
Yeah, I understand where you're coming from, Tacos.
It's just like frustrating to know that what they're doing, they keep I don't understand the cops too. Why don't you just escort them to the Tennessee border and say, out and never come back? You guys are not doing any. We don't want you here.
And then how she spoke to one of the workers, Molly said, get the F out of my face or whatever.
Oh, yeah. I remember that. He was young, too. She goes, get the fuck away from me or something like that.
All he was telling her was to leave.
Yeah.
They had no respect for anybody else at all. They didn't care. Don Wells is in that house. And then the other was, do people know that Don Wells is working here? Do they know? Do these neighbors around here know that?
Samara, you probably know. Have the Wells been convicted of child abuse in the past?
Not that I know of.
Yeah.
Not that I know of, but I don't know.
So Vivian's saying whether they're guilty or not, the abuse is still there. So I was just wondering if they've been convicted of child abuse in the past.
Do you mean abuse from Molly?
I'm not. Can you clarify, Vivian? I'm not sure what you're saying.
Who?
Gemma said she was being trolled by Molly.
Two tacos. As long as it's on camera, the answer is yes for Molly. As long as it's on camera. I'm joking.
No, no. I'm just, honey, it's really sad. The people are actually saying today, like, I'm sick of hearing about this summer weather. Really. It's the circus around it.
Yeah.
I thought that is why Candace's kids got taken away. They have, what, 7 or 8 kids? I thought they only had 3 boys and a girl.
I'll be right back, Carla.
If we don't know the exact, we don't know. What did Molly do now?
Where have you been? It's all over YouTube. She went down to Tennessee with her convict friends and screamed and hollered at people that have a missing child. And they've had a missing child. Look, they've had a missing child for how long?
7 months.
For 7 months.
And their other 3 boys were taken.
You can't give these people a break. It's just, it is unbelievable. I don't know. I don't ask her about any of that. Neither does Jen. We don't talk about those things at all.
I'm glad that you're there for her. I really, really am.
Ask who? Who are we talking about?
Candace.
Huh?
Candace.
Is that who Taka's not? Oh, that's right. They're friends. They're real life friends with them. Huh? That's right. I forgot. Yeah, I wouldn't either. But I felt so bad when I saw her face when she was trying to back up. I saw her face. It was just, I just got this overwhelming feeling of sadness for her.
Those kids weren't living in the idea home. And now today, just saying that no blankets, no sheets if you don't get that. I think that is something that it's just everybody has a say about, to keep pounding it in that these are just horrible people. Look how their children were living and stuff. To me, the children looked happy. Summer ran around without shoes on and she was playing. She was a tomboy. That's what she wanted to do. But we're hearing things like they only shaved her head. And that's because Candace was jealous of her own daughter. Things like that. No, like, to make the situation even worse than what it is, make them look even more horrible, parents. Yeah. Oh my God, lady, what? Vivian. We absolutely do not bring it up to Candace ever. I feel it's not our place, and I don't want to get involved in that way. That's not what I'm here for. Not here trying to solve a case. I'm just glad you're friends with her.
Yeah.
What my best friend grew up with back in, people would consider abuse today because of the way she lived. And we swam in a green pool and everything.
You did?
Seriously? Yeah. They were super dirt poor. And we would go to their house all the time. She had nothing.
And you survived.
Right.
You survived. people live differently in different places. Like, we can't judge them for how they live.
So instead of ripping their kids away and calling them horrible parents, how about you help? What can you do to help? I don't mean you, I mean the people that are close and involved. How can you help make their house a better place for the children to be in? Have them go to parenting classes and stuff. Instead of yelling horrific things to them.
Yeah, I did feel sorry for, especially Candace. I did feel.
Yes, Summer belongs to Candace. That's not her stepchild, that's her daughter.
Yeah. That's her biological daughter. Definitely.
Where did Misbehaving go?
I think she went to get another coffee. I don't know.
Big is her house. Just, I'm sorry, I gotta go. I'm in so much pain for my stomach. I'm sick of it. I don't want to be in your street.
Feel better, Ginger. Sorry, you're feeling bad. Tell them to give you some pain meds. Prayers for everyone in this sad situation. Exactly.
That would be the proper thing to do. That would be a helpful thing to do. Sit there and point out every single thing that they're doing wrong. Just not helping.
I'm sorry, I'm back. Samara, you brought up a good point. I mean, the Wells need help. They need
Right.
help.
Uh-huh.
I would love for the people that disagree with how they're being treated, if we could all come together and somehow help the Wells get their house together. I don't know what progress they've made. I don't know what needs to be done. But I would definitely contribute in any way I could to help them make that happen. And I think if we all come together as a community, we could make a big impact.
Can you imagine if they were making the money that Molly's making, how they could maybe go out and buy sheets for the kids' beds, or they go out and buy
Get
food,
the house in order. Get the house in order.
and get their house in order. I think that's what they want. Hi, Heaven Sent.
No, Molly's whole mission, she said it, is to make sure that they don't get those.
That they don't get any money.
They don't get their boys back.
Yeah, well,
That's not up to her, though.
But that's the whole reason why she was protesting in front of the, well, I call it CP, with CPS up here. But
Well, it shouldn't be up to her, anyways.
well,
how many children, LOL, they are gone? I don't know what you mean. And I don't know what's funny about this.
Oh my God, I can't.
How many children are gone?
I think gone. Is that what? Why are you? Oh, I'm not gonna get mad. I'm not gonna get mad.
The Wells need help with their drug and alcohol issues so they can learn to parent their children. That would be something, that would be a start, you know. Yes, Molly did say that. Her and B.A. Bullhorn Bimbo and JLR want to jam Don and Candace up so that they end up in prison one way or another. Yes, they do want them arrested, especially Don.
Hang on. Nellie Kelly, I don't know why your message was deleted. I'm sorry. Probably an accident.
Where?
Up above. She was just.
I'm sorry.
I don't know what happened with that.
No, I didn't see your comment.
Pocket
Gemma.
modding. Somebody pocket modding. Probably. It doesn't even say who did it.
Well, there was a message deleted where it was just saying to wishing Ginger Locks all the best.
Yeah, I see that, but I don't see who did it. Maybe it was me. I
It
might
was an accident either way.
fat
Sorry about
fingers,
that.
but I never would have deliberately. I believe they are both working on their sobriety. I believe they have been sober and clean for a few weeks. Yeah. Hey, Mr. Burnish. Molly
Oh,
should
that's okay, Anita.
exploding across the USA
Um,
sale.
is that the famous Dr. David Burnish?
That's the
It is.
Dr.
I
David
can't believe he's in our
Burnish.
chat.
Oh my goodness. We are
Dr.
just
David, you need to go over to Molly's channel and tell her how to,
Behave, act like a human being,
yes,
be a mama,
yes,
wife,
oh my God.
citizen,
yes.
human.
What
Yes,
other
yes,
child
yes,
did
all
they
of the
lose?
above.
Vivian, what child have they lost?
Um,
I'm not going to be against the Wells. I'm sorry. I'm just saying it. So anything that is going to write in the chat going against them or whatever, I'm just going to, read your comment and carry on. I'm not going to argue and fight with you.
Well, in my opinion, the Wells are not the only people that need to work on their sobriety. There's that.
True.
well, after they were going around yelling on bullhorns like the village idiots, didn't they go back to their whole hotel room and drink and celebrate because they did
Mhm.
such a good job?
Yes.
So maybe they should take their own advice and not. I'm very intrigued by this, Molly. You are? I'm not. I know exactly what route she's taking.
Carla, I reposted my comment in chat.
Where?
SMR's
I,
comment. Rocks review.
Where did you?
I don't see it. I'm
I don't
scrolling.
either.
I don't see it either.
Yeah, and maybe you might want to post the comment one more time, Jenny.
Yeah, I don't see it at all. What the hell?
What's
It's a conspiracy.
You're not blocked. YouTube.
Can
I
I
reposted my comment in chat to Samara. Oh, okay. Gemma.
I think I just need to personally block someone because I'm getting annoyed.
Has
Okay, wait, I'm good.
seen your comment.
No, I looked, scrolled up. I couldn't find it. Can you type it again? We are all product of our environment. Unfortunately, the Wells may have not had the best, so I agree that people should have offered honest help and friendship. Thank you, Candace. Thank you.
Yeah.
That's how I feel too.
Everybody.
I don't want to see any more bad things happen to them.
Yeah, I think they've suffered. They have suffered enough. Hi, Clancy. I agree with Adrian. It's most likely the Wells have not outsmarted the FBI.
Thank you. Good grief.
Is that what
But
you said to Molly?
he must have. Maybe she should listen.
She doesn't listen to
Well,
anybody.
if it was really about Summer Wells, none of this would be happening, but it's not.
Yeah, it is okay to have a conversation. It's just been so frustrating with this whole Summer Wells stuff. Very frustrating.
It is like I just want people to have compassion. I don't see any compassion in this case.
No,
That's all.
there's none. Is the father she confronted guilty? Dave,
No.
Dr. Burnish asked if the father is guilty.
He's been charged with nothing.
He has not been charged with anything. But they went to his place of work and he was removed from his job because of what they did.
I still don't
She was
understand.
working at the
What?
same job site, right? Like they were both working at the same job site.
Yes, she helps him on his job.
There is another child missing as of yesterday in Tennessee. Oh,
Do you know
God.
the name, Joy Lang? By any chance? I didn't hear.
I hope they're not going there.
I
don't
wonder
care
how
what-
close how
They
close.
won't go there unless they have bullhorns to yell out of.
Well, I wonder how close to this where Summer Wells lived to where this other child went missing. Maybe there's some nut on the loose. I don't know.
Elijah,
Elijah.
Elijah,
didn't hear about.
boy.
Oh,
He did live. Uncle Lancy, hold on. Oh, he did. Okay, he said it live.
Who did?
Adrian,
Adrian.
when he told Molly that most likely the Wells have not outsmarted the FBI. So everybody heard it. But of the people in the chat were probably still like, but they're guilty. Could we say so? Yes, Dudley should be ashamed of his behavior and ratting down out. Yeah. I heard he lost his job.
What's ganking mean? MGL probably ganking kids for views. What's that mean?
I'm not sure.
What's ganking?
If Molly truly cares about Summer Wells, she should donate all the money she got. Yeah. That would be something. But
That's why I said if she donated all the money she made, those people could live well. Like they could fix up their house. They could, you know what I mean? She won't though. She's too damn greedy. She'll say, well, I'm doing too much. I'm working. Why didn't you guys come here and do what we're doing? No, wait. Are you kidding me? I wouldn't be.
What have you done?
Those freaking gangsters or whatever they are, convicts, ex-cons.
I see your comment right now, Gemma, but I don't see your comment addressing Samara. Can you type it right now again, please?
Teleco Plains, a little boy 5 or 7. I'll look it up.
Yeah, I want to know how far that is from where the wells are.
TBI in Tennessee doesn't have a great track record of finding. That's discouraging. Wait, so this random woman, Molly, from YouTube, is confronting and harassing a private citizen based on assumptions? Exactly. In person? Yes. In person.
Okay, Gemma, but just put it in chat one more time so we can see it. I'm waiting for it.
Yeah.
Why can't I see it?
I scrolled back so far and
I'm
I
going
I
all the
scrolled
way
too.
back and I can't. I posted
There's
a comment in chat.
Yes, there's a team of 4 people.
You can come up, Gemma, if you want to.
Oh, yeah, you want to come up, Jeff?
Just come up. Because I really don't. I didn't see it and I can't find it.
I would love to see a GoFundMe, someone representing the wells in charge of it, a reliable person.
Yeah.
Yes, and I've heard that some people have really been angry when they hear that that's been suggested.
Why?
Yeah.
Because they want the wells to fail.
They don't want them profiting or getting any kinds of
Well,
money.
I'm saying that's
No, it's not.
Put someone in charge, of the fund to make sure the money goes for the whatever requirements are set forth by Child Protective Agency.
No, what I mean is the people that are angry and they don't want to see that, or they're mad that people actually want to raise money and help the wells out. They don't want to see the wells succeed, or they want them to fail.
Well, I feel like if we all come together, so what? I don't care what you want.
Mm-hmm.
It doesn't matter. Right. I want to see them succeed. I want to see them get their children back, get the counseling they need, whatever it is.
Right.
I'll be honest, when I flipped on the news last night, I swear to God, I thought she was Dog the Bounty Hunter.
Who? Who was Dog the
Bounty Hunter? One is Dog the Bounty Hunter, and the other one is his wife.
Oh.
Andrea. No Madness Life was playing in to start an Amazon wish list for the Wells. Is it No Madness Life? Okay. I haven't seen them around.
I haven't seen that. I haven't even heard of
Molly.
Gemma, are you coming up?
How Molly acted
Find your
that night when she thought John Wells was there, ran around the house
Oh
screaming.
my gosh. Oh, just all for show. All for show. Give me a break. You think you want
No,
around Molly?
we
No,
don't see it.
I don't see
Gemma,
it.
Gemma,
Come up.
you
Come
keep
up.
saying, do you
There
see
might
it?
be
And
a
that you
blocked.
posted it.
There
Just
might
post
there
it.
might be there might be a blocked word or something that she can't. The reason that we're not seeing it. Come on up, because there's for some reason none of us are seeing it.
Yeah, I agree, Candace. I don't think if GoFundMe is smart because anything with money in social media, YouTube in particular, ends badly. Like an Amazon wish list, I could see that, like because you're actually giving them things that they need.
Well, that's why I was thinking like just having, I don't know, some person in charge of it. But yeah, it does always go sideways. This is true.
It just amazes me how money gets raised for. I just don't want to see the Wells fail. I really don't. I I have sympathy. You want to call me a sympathizer? Go right ahead. I thought Molly was a Belle Bosman from Hawaii.
Hey, Gemma,
Hey Carla, hey Behave, hey
Gemma.
Tamara.
going up in chat, whatever you typed up, it must be a blocked word or something.
So basically, all I said is I was on another stream the other day, and it was full of Molly's trolls. They came over to a channel that I was on a panel on, and this guy is not related to Molly at all, hasn't discussed her in any shape, form. And these trolls came in, and this guy comes up on the panel because the guy who I was on the panel with was like, if you have a problem with Gemma, come up and say it now. I'll drop the panel link. So this guy who's probably about 15, 16, no older than that, probably comes up on the panel and says, "Oh, I see that you've been on a panel with Molly on Carla's channel." I was like, "Yeah, what's it got to do with you?" And then he was like, "Molly wouldn't support retards," and basically said, "Oh, I was lying about being on a panel with Molly."
Oh my goodness.
Really?
And I was like, I've been on panel with Molly 2 or 3 times on Carla's channel, and she's never been rude to me. She's never been nasty. I said, so I don't understand why you would say that. He goes, Molly doesn't support retards. I was like, okay.
I'm sorry that happened to me.
Wow.
And he was like devoted to Molly. He was like, Molly wouldn't support people like you. He goes, you're retarded. And I'm like, no, I'm not.
Who was the person? What was their name?
I think he was Alpha something. He was like he was no older than about 16, 17 years old. Like he was a pretty young guy. He was like, I watch Molly all the time. And he was like, you've never been on a panel with Molly. I was like, yes, I have.
Huh.
It's not like she's a celebrity. My gosh, but still.
It's a big whoop.
He
I'm
was
so
like,
sorry.
I support
She's
Molly,
like,
and Molly
no,
doesn't
she's
support
a
retards. I was like,
ocean.
okay.
She's a spit in the ocean on YouTube. YouTube has.
I think that was a horrible thing for him to say to you. Really
Yeah, it was horrible. Hi,
Very.
Cass.
And he was like, I'm friends with Molly. I talked to her. And I was like, I've talked to Molly too on several occasions.
I think you were being trolled by them. I don't think they even. I think they were just saying that. But
Trolling
even if they did, that what he said to you was awful.
Yeah, they shouldn't have said that.
Yeah, I bit back at him. I was like, look, I said, regardless if you feel that way, if Molly was to say something like that, or she has problems with people with disabilities, whatever, I said, Molly would have brought that to my attention. I said, I've been on panels with Molly 3 or 4 times, and she's never been offensive or had a problem with me. So,
Yeah, I've never heard her say that. I mean, she says some outrageous things sometimes, but I've never heard her say that.
I think they were trolling Gemma.
They were just trolling you.
yeah, it's like, and the thing is that this guy's channel who I was on, it's not crime related or anything. And these trolls came in, they're like, oh, you've been talking about Molly, and he was like, I know who she is, but I don't have anything to do with her. He goes, I don't want to. He goes, I keep myself to myself. And then all these Molly trolls just came in there, and they're like, you leave Molly alone. There's always going to be trouble. My friend's like, I've never discussed Molly. What the hell are you on about?
Oh my gosh, I should go into your channel. That was my. That was really my.
Literally, there must have been about 15, 20 of these trolls came in. They're like, you need to leave Molly alone. We're like, we haven't discussed Molly. Like, we haven't even brought her up, mentioned her, nothing until you guys came in.
Right.
No, I really do think you were being trolled by them, and you can
They were
sit there and
just
talk about
trying to-
whatever you want.
Yeah, you can talk about whatever you want. That I have no idea who that is, but there's been a lot of trolling lately.
Yeah,
I'm
there's been
really
a lot
sorry.
of trolling happening. I was like, I found it quite funny. I was like, well, I said, well, if Molly had a problem with me, why didn't she come to me, come to my channel? I said, she knows who I am. She's talked to me. She has an issue. She knows how to find me.
Right.
I was
I
like,
just think they were
easy to
trolling.
She's been a
find.
little busy lately. She's been a little busy lately.
No, she doesn't know. Probably didn't know any of them, who they were. I think they were just
Oh,
trolling.
she probably, yeah.
Yeah, it's like I said to him, I said, by the end of the day, you know, I watch Molly occasionally. I don't watch her all the time, but I said, I have no problems with Molly. If she wants to come discuss anything with me, she has my email. She knows what my channel is. She can come talk to me.
Yeah. F up, not fed up. What's F up?
If she really effed up, could they be held accountable?
Yeah.
Yes, and I'm really hoping she did. There is something big that's happening. Read about it. Well, did you see? First of all, there's all these articles out there, um, addressing them being down there, going to his job, going to CPS. It's There's at least 5
was on
articles
the
that I
news.
read yesterday.
There was on the news station down there too
Yeah.
about what they were doing. So they got what they
Oh,
wanted.
I know what it is. It has something to do with their nonprofit. That's what it is. That may be the route.
Who's a nonprofit?
Molly, she started a nonprofit. She took donations when it hasn't been filed or something yet. I don't know. Don't hold me to what I'm saying and all, but that's what it has to do with.
Oh, interesting. Well, you know, people that are given to that are just as stupid. So
They perform vigilante justice. I think that is so.
yeah.
I don't call that vigilante justice when they're screaming stuff about their child being gone.
I find it sad. I find this whole thing sad. Like just sad. So do we have anything else to talk?
501c. Yeah.
Well, did you find the channel, Miss Behaven?
I just want to. I'm trying to verify with Jackpot that I have the right channel.
What is it?
The No Madness channel.
Oh, okay, yeah, it's her fake 501c3. Okay. Yeah, I think that's
Put it in
See-
chat so I can sub to it.
so that's the one that is doing an Amazon wish list.
Yeah. I mean, I didn't see her using any of the wells in her titles or anything, which I'm happy
Right.
Yeah.
about that. But I just want to verify that I have the right channel. Or maybe I don't want to put the link for someone that has nothing to do with this.
Yeah.
So
Maybe
hopefully
there's
it's
a
still-
way to reach
Is
her
it No
about.
Madness Life or?
Yes.
I agree. They thought it was okay. I don't support any.
Hello, doctor.
Hello.
How are you?
Good morning.
Good morning.
Good morning, Dr. Burnish.
How are you ladies doing?
We're doing just fine.
I'm not fine. I'm a little irked, Dr. Burnish.
Oh, tell me what's wrong.
Well, there's this crazy lady who's aligned herself with a bunch of hoodlums, and they're harassing a family whose daughter has been missing for 7 months now. And I don't like it.
That's awful. When I saw her on the news last night, I thought that was Dwayne, Dog the Bounty Hunter. I saw
I can
the
see where
golden
you
hair.
would be mistaken, yes. Okay, that is. Okay, then I'm going to post the link, Jackpot. Thank
She was
you.
she was very intimidating, and she was bullying some guy. I thought she was bringing him in for bond jumping or something. And I'm just saying, I thought that was Dwayne. I know Dwayne. We had steaks together in Beverly Hills a couple of years ago.
Did you
She's a
really?
dead ringer.
Yeah.
Hello, Vivian.
Hi, Vivian.
Hi, am I here?
Yes, you're
You
here.
are.
How are you?
We're
We're
fine.
doing okay. How are you?
Good. Nice to meet you guys. Hang on.
Nice to meet you.
You don't want to see my face? Oh,
Yeah, your
shit.
camera's on. You want to turn it off?
It's okay. I don't think she minds.
Oh, okay.
I'm here.
So
I
what
think
have
it
you
does
got?
it.
What have you got to say about all this?
I have a lot to say, actually, but I'm listening. I don't know who that gentleman is who just joined.
That's Dr. Burnish.
I'm Dr. David Burnish. Have you read my book, Exploding Across the USA?
No, I haven't, sir.
I'd love to send you a free copy signed. Have you ever been to California?
I'm in Australia, love.
Oh, yeah, that's a long swim. Maybe I could send you. We'll talk about it
That's a
later.
long way away from you, sweetheart.
I've never been to Austria. It sounds. How are
Australia.
the mountains?
Australia.
You know, Aussies down under, kangaroos and snakes and spiders.
Oh,
You know, down under. Where are you, sweetheart?
I'm in Canada right now. I'm in Moose Jaw, Canada.
Canada. Oh my
Yeah,
God. That is a beautiful part of the world.
originally from Regina. I had to tell people that
What,
I'm not from
vagina?
there.
Did you just say vagina?
No.
Regina,
Did you say vagina?
Regina, Canada. Yeah, that's why.
Not vagina. It's
There is
vagina.
not a place in Canada called
Regina, yes.
vagina.
No,
Regina,
it's
No.
Regina with an R.
Regina.
Regina. Oh my
Yes,
God.
Regina.
You know us Aussies, we are
Regina.
like, vagina? Really?
That's why I had to change the
Regina.
birth certificate.
Okay,
Morning, Lady
excuse me,
Slipper.
sir.
Oh my God.
You know us Aussies. Regina. Sorry.
Yes.
Regina.
Regina. Not a
Regina.
vagina.
No, not
Well, hello. We're Aussies.
Funny.
Sorry, sir.
I'm
Continue
crying.
on.
So what do you have to say about this whole Molly thing?
Anyone?
Hello?
Vivian.
Hello. No, I'm listening to this lovely man from Canada. I want to hear his opinion.
Well, when I saw what's her name? When I saw Holly intimidating that man, and she was yelling at him, saying that something about a dead kid, I thought, my God, that's Dwayne. Last time we had steaks together, he didn't seem that way, so I was a little bit disturbed. And then it turns out it wasn't even him. All I'm saying is I thought that was him
With breath.
because of the physique resemblance, the power, the intimidation factor, the blonde locks. How are
you
you?
talking about Dog the Bounty Hunter?
Yeah, I thought
Oh.
she was Dog the Bounty Hunter. Yeah. She was on the news. I mean, that's why I thought. I said, "My God, that's Dwayne."
Did you really?
I thought he was there trying to pick up one of those bail jumpers and maybe do some justice on the side. I
Could
guess I
help.
was wrong.
That's what he
I
does.
don't know your name, sir. Could you tell me your name, sir?
David
David. What is your
Burnish.
YouTube channel?
David Burnish is my YouTube channel.
Yeah?
Yes.
Are you into the true crime or where are you from, sir?
I'm from Canada. I'm not going to say the town again because of the confusion it causes. I'm just an observer,
Yeah.
casually, and I'm not into the crime. I'm not a
Oh, that's
criminal
okay.
myself.
No, did I say that? I'm
Oh,
just
I thought you
saying,
were
are
asking me
you
if I was like
interested
involved.
in this or not?
He
But
has a
of
call
course I am. Of course I am. When I thought that
Oh,
was
cool.
Dwayne, I got
Cool.
invested.
He has a call-in show, or people
Oh,
call
really?
Yes. Yes.
Oh,
Yeah,
I love that.
advice about things. Yeah.
I'm invested in this case. I want it solved. I want people impersonating Dwayne to be jailed themselves. And that's an
Who?
aside, though. That's an
Dwayne. Who's
aside. That's not
Dwayne?
the important part.
Dog the Bounty Hunter is Dwayne.
Oh, the bounty hunter.
Yes.
Isn't that guy with the tattoos and the blonde hair long? Because
Yes.
I'm in Australia. I'm sorry.
He's got a, what do you call it?
That's
What do you
the
call
only
those?
bounty
Mullet.
hunter I know.
Yeah.
Mullet. He's
Yeah.
got a mullet. Yeah,
Yeah.
that's him. That's him.
Yes, I know. In Australia, we know that one.
Yeah.
Sorry, so continue.
So what's your opinion about all this, Vivian?
Me?
Yeah.
Wow. It's very interesting to me. I've sat back and watched.
Mm-hmm.
I've seen a little bit of, yeah, how can we say that? It's, do I agree or don't I agree? A lot of it, I don't agree. I will never agree with it. And Molly is an entertainer, and I get that as well, also. And a lot of us don't respect that. I do respect that about Molly. She's an entertainer. That's been her whole life, an entertainer. But what she's done, probably not so much. But I also agree that she has actually done something for Summer because she's made it aware and she's put it out there. You know, the heels on the grounds or whatever you want to call that. That's not the thing. Forget all of that and think about, as a logic thinker, they have put her name out there.
And what
And
good
you
is
can
that then?
and you can do the I hate her, she's ugly, she's blah 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 blah. But the thing that you've all got to think about, good or bad, what they've all done, they've put her name out there. And if something will come out from that, you know, they're texting each other, and Don and whatever, they're out there talking on their YouTubies. If a slip or a slide or something will come from it, and they're all watching and they're all looking, and that is the thing that you've all got to think about. It's not about who ugly, this, that. You know what I'm saying?
I completely
It,
disagree.
the
Go
thing
ahead.
will be they'll slip eventually.
Vivian, did you
Who?
hear that the money being collected was for them to make a trip down to
It's
Tennessee?
not about
to,
money.
to
Listen, it's
wait
not
a minute.
about the money.
Let me
It
finish.
is
Do
My,
you
about money.
think
let me finish my question or my statement, please. To find Summer Wells, what did they do to find Summer Wells?
Nothing.
And Summer Wells does not need the likes of Molly Golightly and her bunch to get her name out there. Her name is out there.
but it puts pressure on them?
On who?
It
The
does
Wells?
put pressures on them,
No,
and they'll slip. They'll slip
No, you're
eventually,
wrong.
no.
and
Because you're
that is
convinced that the
what.
Wells did
No,
something to
no, no,
their
no. This is
child.
nothing
Yeah,
to do with
I
what
think that's
I like, who they like.
Vivian,
This
Vivian,
is about law.
Vivian, do
They
you
are
think the Wells,
watching.
Vivian, do
Don't
you
you
think the
think they're watching, all you guys?
don't you
Vivian?
They're
think
all
they've done
watching.
everything
Wait a
they've
minute.
done?
And
Hang on a
eventually he's
second.
going
I
to
just
slip.
need to know one question, Vivian. Do you think the Wells are responsible for Summer's disappearance?
Do I think?
Yes.
Yeah.
I don't know. They could be innocent. They could be guilty.
Well, they were treated
I
like they were guilty down there by Molly.
They're
They were treated like they were guilty.
They were harassed.
yeah,
yes, they
The
were.
man lost his job.
rust.
I agree with
Eh,
that.
So I don't give a
Well,
shit what Molly
Don
Golightly
Wells,
is doing. She gets
got
no
his
pats on the
friend.
ass for acting like an idiot. And I'm sorry that you're giving her pats on the ass for being an idiot.
I don't
Listen,
call that entertainment. I don't think a missing child is entertainment. I know she's an entertainer. Why don't you stick to doing that instead of going down there and harassing a family that lost a child? That lost
yes,
all
I
four.
agree. I
Yeah,
agree.
all four child.
Harassment is not a good thing.
But that's what they did.
But
The whole
I
time they
live
were
by the
there.
law. I know the law. And what she did is probably not a good thing. But do you know they haven't charged her? So what does that say?
Well, they
Tell
haven't
me.
charged the Wells either.
They have not charged Molly. Why haven't they charged her?
Why haven't they
Why
charged the
haven't they
Wells?
charged her?
Why haven't they charged the Wells?
Well,
They've had
Why
7
haven't they
months.
charged her?
They've
Tell
had
me.
7 months. They've had
Why
7
have
months.
they not charged her?
you're ridiculous, Vivian. I'm
I
sorry. You're ridiculous.
give it time. Maybe there is going to be charges.
Yeah.
I'll
She
tell
broke
you
enough
why they
laws
haven't
down there.
charged her.
Carla, I'll be back when she gets down. I'm in no mood.
No, I'm honestly having a actual conversation with you guys. I'm sorry.
It's not a conversation for me because all you're doing is defending the actions of a man
No.
harass
I'm a person of law.
victims.
I'm a person of law. I have person of law. Trust me.
Okay, well the Wells are innocent until proven guilty.
Absolutely,
And the mere fact
I
that you're
agree.
up here saying that Molly hasn't been charged yet is
Well,
absolutely
no, she hasn't been charged.
But neither have
Vivian,
they.
because she's
Neither have
harassing
they. They
Yes,
haven't.
she
victims
has.
of the family.
Yes, she has. But
can
she
I have
has
the
not
floor
been
for 2 seconds?
charged.
Yeah.
Can I have the
Yes.
floor for
See,
2
there's a
seconds?
difference.
Just stop for a
Can I-
second, Vivian.
See, the law
Can I have the
is.
For a
floor for 2
second,
seconds?
Vivian.
Vivian,
Go ahead, Mr. Positive. Go ahead.
Go ahead.
Vivian, they have been charged. There is legal things happening. They have been charged, and there is evidence to that fact on Cracking Cases channel. They live there. They breathe that case of helping the Wells away from the crimes that Molly Golightly is doing. They have been charged. Go look at that. Go look at that
Channel.
video on Cracking Cases. Now I'm done, or I'll get pissed, and I will never comment if Carla won't kick Vivian out.
Yeah, thank you, Mr. Positive.
Yeah.
And that's right. Like Molly has no excuse whatsoever to be in that church and secretly filming Robin's daughter, and then to go on her YouTube channel and mock Robin for her singing, for being religious, for being in church, mocking her
Oh
and
yeah,
making it
was
into entertainment.
that too. She did mock Robin for she was going hallelujah when she was doing that hallelujah song. That was ridiculous.
Not a good person.
I don't give her a pass for, you know, anything that she's done. Sorry.
I mean,
I'm saying that Molly hasn't been charged, but the Wells haven't been charged, and so that's
yeah, exactly,
new
and they're being
point.
victimized. I'm sorry. I said I was open to someone's opinion and why they support Molly, and someone came up and I lost my shit. But it's beyond ridiculous to me that the reason. I mean, I can't even talk right now.
I think charges have been filed. I mean, I don't know if she's been charged, but they have filed their complaints. They're doing what they can do. Robin did it. Um, John Wells, I think he's doing it too in regards to losing his job, like harassment.
Robin filed charges against her.
Yeah, Robin did.
Yeah,
I think
charges.
John Wells did. I mean, it doesn't matter what we believe. You got
Hold
to
on.
let law enforcement do their job.
What happened to Vivian?
She jumped down.
No, I kicked her.
Oh, yeah.
Is she gone?
No, because nobody wanted to talk. I mean, I
Oh,
can't. Everybody was talking over each other.
I was gonna ask her if she wanted to buy my book. It's a second edition. It's called it's right up everyone's alley. It's called The Right to Remain Sassy.
The right to remain what? Sassy?
Sassy,
Seth,
sassy, sassy.
What's that?
I have a lisp. If you haven't noticed it, I can't say sass. I say sass. It's a sessual. Uh, Anyhow, that'll be coming out shortly. So thank you for having me up. I'm sorry that I thought that she was
from
Dwayne.
Austria?
Yeah,
Oh.
Dog the Bounty Hunter. My mistake. I'll go now. I'll step down.
Good
In
talking with
shame.
you, Dr. Burnish.
I'm probably
you.
Have a good day, Dr. Burnett.
Blessings.
Blessings.
Toodles.
It's been an hour and a half, so I'm probably going to.
Thank you for coming up, Mr. Positive.
Yes. Thank you.
And
Making it clear.
I was about ready to lose my
I know. I can tell when you're ready to lose your shit. So I'm like, oh no. Oh no. Here we go. Oh.
Well, I'd rather lose my shit for the right reason than to be a complete asshole.
Well, the thing is you're making an argument. Actually, you're making an argument for the Wells too, because you're saying Molly never got charged. Neither did they.
Oh yeah, and that's true. One of the, I believe it was Molly who was screaming, "We'll fire him from his job." Yeah, that's on video too. That's before he actually had to leave his job.
And that what's her name? Blowhard Betty said, well, good, he lost his job. Now he can't buy cigarettes or booze or whatever. Like,
Yeah, and
hear you.
bring up a good point, Cass. They are, I'm sure the police have better things to do than go after this moron from YouTube that's wreaking havoc. It's costing, never mind.
Well, I think that's taken away from real cases that are going on. So, but anyways, I'm going to.
Thank you, Carla, for allowing me to voice my opinions on this. I appreciate it very much.
You're welcome.
I agree,
And I
Deborah.
love you. And I love you too, Samara.
I love you.
You guys so much.
Have a wonderful day.
Thank you, everyone in chat.
Have
And
a
Mr.
great
Positive,
day,
thank you again for keeping me from my head exploding.
Yes.
I try.
I do appreciate it.
Thank you, Mr. Positive.
Thank you,
goodbye.
Dr.
Thank you,
Davidson.
Dr.
Yes.
Burns.
Yes.
We appreciate it. Bye, guys.
Bye.
Bye.